Hello, this is O. Dean. Things around the world and in Texas. I want to talk about the history of colored schools, 1879 to 1880. The Cass County Treasury's account register, 1879 to 1880. This record was found to be the first identified list of colored schools and teachers registered from 1884 to 1889. Were very similar in the kinds of information they held. The 1889 register was different. It contained more information. There's something in each category except register of schoolhouse, transfer, and the annual report of county superintendent and summary of free school affairs. Registered for 1891, 1897 added a few schools to the record. Schools in Kildare and Bivens area, colored schools were added. Bivens, number 93, and Duck Creek, number 91, showed up in 1893, and Moore Branch, 113, appeared in 1896. In 1896 to 1897, there were 51 colored schools. Most were one room with two teachers. Some were closed over the years, and the students were transferred and transported to larger nearby schools. According to the 60th annual Citizen Journal, there were 31 colored schools in Cass County in 1939 and 124 colored teachers. The colored schools in the area was Beulah, number 75 in Shiloh and Honeygrove, Mount Zion, number 55 in Queen City, Rosenwall and Domino, Perfection in Kildare, Bethlehem, number 70 in Floyd Valley and Marietta, Pruitt and Booker T, number 83 in Atlanta, Rambo in Bivens, and Fairview in Linden. Other schools in our area included Bloomberg, Hughes Springs, Lodi, Pleasant Hill, and Average. Some schools had a contract for 6 months of schools. School would begin the first half of October and was closed during the month of March. There were no funds to provide instructional material. Teachers provided materials out of their own income. Their income was $55 a month. The schools were a one-room building with two teachers and a heater as a partition around 55 students. The windows was long to receive sunlight. Most schools didn't have electricity. Potbelly stove heated the first rooms. Wood was supplied by the people of the community, the water by nearby springs. They encouraged men and women up to 20 and 21 years old to return to school to finish the 8th grade. They attended after the crops was gathered and stopped in the spring when farming started. The students were disciplined, alert, and eager to learn. All of the colored schools had white superintendents, and they used secondhand books that had been wrote in, pages was tore out. They got their water from the spring close by and drank from one cup. In the morning they sung, songs were sung, scriptures was read, and prayer was given. Also, a student was chosen every day to lead the Pledge of Allegiance. Disobeyed, you was paddled with a ruler. The first colored school in Atlanta, Texas, was erected on March 3rd, 1890, by contractors W.A. Sticker. The building was 40 by 60 feet and cost $41 to build. Harrison G. Goree donated $20. He was the principal and teacher for a class of 7 students. The school later became Pruitt and Booker T. Washington. In 1993, construction on a new Rosenwall School was held in Honeygrove, Texas. While the school was being built, they held the school in Honeygrove Baptist Church. In September 94, a new 4-room building was built. Later, another room was added and more teachers. Most of the colored school closed and moved to larger schools in the area. In 1969, the schools was integrated without any problems. I didn't know too much about the Rosenwald schools, but I know Rosenwald created more than 5,000 schools for rural blacks in southern states. 22 of them was in Cass County. Some of the teachers that was in the school was Miss Clemmy Pruitt, Miss Mary McLeroy, Miss Kathy Mosley, H.G. Goree, Mr. Jerry Smith, Miss Gladys Oliver, Miss Sally Goree, Miss Johnny Peppers, all from 1923 to 1940. The black schools buildings had holes in the floors, rained in the building, half heated with wore-out desks. In spite of negative influences and sparred environment, many of the black students learned and went on to achieve success and make an incredible contribution today. It was a rough time for people in the 1800s and blacks to learn. And now we have students that's dropping out of school and don't want to attend school. I don't think they know the history of how hard we had to work to get an education. I do feel that they need to learn and need to know what we went through so they can stay in school and get an education. I just thought I'd put this on about the schools in Cass County, Texas in the 1800s and let us know where we came from. Hit like and subscribe. Share my channel. Have a good day.